It was the winter. This is chapter 6, The Revenge of Richie Q versus the Holy Alliance. The, re, the Holy Alliance was when I really got beat up bad and they had to send me to my grandfather. My parents sent me to my grandfather. Well, there was the Puerto Ricans and the black guys wanted revenge because they took a big beating, So it was 1960. I was beat up really bad. I mean, so my parents sent me away was a good thing. My friends were constantly coming over, you know. So now the little older guys like Hi Ho and his friends, which are a couple of years Ira, and they were a couple of years older than us guys. We just started to merge as one because we're close in age, but we just started to organize as one because we needed odds too. I mean, the black gangs and Puerto Rican gangs are getting stronger by the minute, and because a lot of people are coming into East New York. A lot of ethnic people are coming in. Of color, and Hi was I think 18 during. He had to do 6 months in school extra due to his bad behavior. Oh, what a shock! A New Lots boy engaged in bad behavior, especially him. If you know him, his whole life was bad behavior. He was a great guy. He is a great guy. We still talk, and he's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. One of my best friends in the world. But he was telling me this story because I was gone, and he's saying the Eltones and the Roman lords they wanted to meet us on I forgot where it was. I think Dumont Avenue, and they were going to have a gang war. Well, most of the time these gang wars they never came. I mean, there was more talk than anything else. When it came to real gang wars. So I mean, the New Lost boys got together. They had about 70 guys in a boys' club that gathered that night, and they were going to meet. They were going to meet these guys on Dumont Avenue, and so and the weapons of the time were knives, car antennas. Anything that can maim or kill a fellow human being, zip guns and stuff like bats, pipes, bottles. If you can hurt a human being, you were like, yeah, that's cool. I'll use that. Okay, I'm laughing. It's amazing. But so they would they all met up there, and the New Lost boys thought maybe these guys are going to show up, so they all went up. They all went up to Dumont Avenue. And here it is. Here's like 100 black and Puerto Rican guys. I mean, wow, there was a load of guys. There was a load of us too. It was us guys, Johnny Red's rebels. So we had a load of tough guys coming up, doing our thing. I was nursing in my room, so I didn't even hear about it. But this one black guy, big black guy, comes out and he says, "Listen, you New Lots boys." Everybody's going, "Yeah," They go. He says, what if I'll fare the toughest guy you got here, I'll fight him. Ira said, you're going to fight? We came up here to beat you all up, not just one guy, So, they're like, oh, yeah. So he started to talk. Meanwhile, Pokey had a sawed-off .22 rifle, and he's aiming it at the guy. And the guy is going, whoa, aim that over there, man. Everybody's like backing off a little bit. And he's going, aimed it over there. So Hi-Ho kept saying, shoot him, Frankie, shoot him, Pokey, shoot him. And he's like, Pokey's all nervous. He's liable, the gun is liable to just go off and it kills the guy, So he winds up shooting the gun. At the same time, Richie Snyder right hands the guy, and the guy goes down. So, and then a big fight breaks out. But when the gun went off, half of the Eltones and the Roman lords, they ran. So it was an easy mark at that point. Our guys weren't running; they were beating and kicking ass. So now everybody thought Pokey shot this guy. Everybody, and Hi-Ho was like, "Oh man!" So somebody told Hi-Ho. Hi-Ho was telling me this whole story. Somebody was telling him, you're just as guilty because you encouraged that to happen, and you got a lot of witnesses that seen you encourage it. And he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to jail. Me and Frank are gonna be in an electric chair together. This ain't good. That's how we thought. Stupid. We were so stupid. And so now that was, so everybody went back to New Lots Avenue, and they're like, yeah, we kicked ass, and Hi-Ho was like, oh man, what am I? I'm gonna go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, I'm gonna fucking be, So he goes to Canarsie, where he had a lot of friends in Canarsie too. These guys were no better than us. They were bad guys. They were thieves, mostly thieves, and the crazy crew there. But he told that crew, do me a favor. If you get questioned, if I need an alibi, you got to tell them I was here all night. So he's like, so they're like, yeah, all right, cool. You guys are here, and that was cool. So, the next night they go to the boys' club, get together to see, what happened. And as they're talking, Richie Snyder goes, oh, did you see that guy? Hit that guy, knocked him out with one punch, that dude, So they go, what? What'd you do? So, I mean, meanwhile, in school, Hi-Ho had to go to school. The rumor is, somebody got shot, and maybe he got killed. They don't know. So when Richie said, I hit that guy one shot, he went right down. They're looking like, what? What did you do? So Richie goes, yeah, I hit that guy one shot, he went down. Hi-Ho was like so relieved he's not going to jail. It was really, really funny, I mean, it was really pretty cute, It wasn't in the New York papers, so, I mean, they looked for it. They thought, oh, this guy is dead for sure, but it was cool, So, so, that was it for that night. I mean, they got revenge, my revenge, because I took some beating. And other times, the Eltones were actually caught on New Lots Avenue with a shotgun, and the cops asked, where you going with that shotgun? And they said, we're looking for New Lots boys. We want to kill some New Lots boys. In the meantime, the Eltones got more beatings from the New Lots boys, Jimmy Garcia we got in a fight. Jimmy Garcia got shot in the head. Now, Jimmy Garcia was a Puerto Rican, but he's still with us. Great guy. Wonderful, wonderful guy, But he got shot in the head. Needed a plate in his head, never got it. 10 years later, they found him on the side of a road dead. No marks, no nothing. He must have hit his head on the steering wheel or something, and that's it. They found him dead. No marks, no nothing, no foul play, no nothing, But poor Jimmy, God bless him, man. He was such a great guy. Jimmy and Johnny Benetti were just wonderful guys, But as far as Richie Q's revenge, Hi-Ho said that violent night on Blake Avenue was a good time had by one and all. If you were a New Lots boy and you didn't get your ass kicked, yeah, it's a good time. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. Hope you're enjoying everything. I know they're short, but there's a lot of stories. I mean, I'll be here for a year. There's a load of stories, all right? So thank you. Ciao.